guys, this is Fear the Ghost. Now, it wouldn't let me upload this replay, but I really wanted to get this in here. I'm playing with our VGC team, and I told these guys I was going to put it on YouTube, and then I intended to use the replay, but it wouldn't let me upload it. So, I'll go over what happened in a little bit. So we started off, the field was Leopard and Gengar, which I know Leopard wasn't in our original team. I'm actually going to go back and go over the changes I've made to the team. This is me telling them to say hi to YouTube, and I asked if it's alright if I record. They said that was fine. So, turn 1, my Leopard used Thunder Wave on his Tyranitar, and Gengar got off a Shadow Ball on his Trevenant, but then Tyranitar revenge killed and killed my Gengar with a Dark Pulse. He sent in Talonflame, so I tried to use Foul Play, but he switched it out for Blastoise. I'd sent Quagsire in place of my dead Gengar, so I had him use Curse, and Tyranitar revealed the Ancient Power, and hit my Leopard with it, and dealt a fair amount of damage. Apparently his Tyranitar was Life Orb. So I go for the Thunder Wave again to paralyze this Blastoise, who hits my Quagsire, and gets the freeze with the Ice Beam. And man, was I salty on that one. Look, you can see here, it even says, "Ah, the hacks." So I got frozen, and that was pretty bad. So it didn't stay for very long, but it stayed for long enough to actually matter. He uses Protect with his Blastoise, get the Sword Stance off with B-Sharp. Quagsire gets that Recover. His Tyranitar gets paralyzed. As you can see here, they were both paralyzed during this, and they keep hitting everything. So, my Bisharp used Sword Stance to get himself up to not +3, but 3 times, which is +4. Quagsire did another Curse, and remember, Curse does cause your speed to fall. So after 2 curses, I was down speed. I was down to half speed, so even though they were paralyzed, on this final turn, they actually outspeed my Quagsire, and I get killed by a Dark Pulse from T-Tar. And I honestly I should not. My Bisharp lost to the Blastoise because I actually did not expect the Dark. Like, I knew that Aura Sphere was coming, but I honestly didn't expect it to kill my Bisharp, because it's not Stab. I know his move is Mega Launcher, but then I really don't have any defensive investments in Bisharp. It's all speed and attack. I do have a different Bisharp on another team that does have some defensive investment, which is why I got wrong what it was actually going to do. But anyway, I also have over here another one. This is another VGC. Again, I'm over here. This is mine. So I'm the Garchomp and the Quagsire. I send them both in, and this is actually a very bad position, especially since his first turn he kills my Garchomp. I go for the Curse with Quagsire, so I get the defense buff and speed drop. So I send in my Jump Bluff. This was back when I had Jump Bluff on the team still. I'll go into why I took it off later. I mean, it's not a bad Pokemon, there's just something else I wanted more, and that was the Leopard. So I lock him into using his Protect, so I go for Curse again. He switches out to Salamence, gets the attack drops. I Sleep Powder Tough Love, which probably was annoying to him. And now keep in mind, VGC does not have the sleep clause. If we go up here, we can see that it's species and item clause. They do not have sleep clause, which means I'm actually able to put both of these to sleep, as you will see in a moment. We go for the curse again with the Quagsire, and he does hit my jump bluff, but it's not enough to kill, because I did invest in speed. But his tough love does wake up and manages to get the kill on my jump bluff, because it also has Fire Blast, which I honestly was not expecting, or I would have actually switched out. I knew I could take the one from the Salamence, but I did not expect that one to also have the Fire Blast, and that was enough to kill me. So, on with the battle. He switches into this. He actually goes for Hyper Beam and misses, which is really good because otherwise my Quagsire would have died right there. So I go for Protect with Bisharp, and my Quagsire over here is going to Waterfall this oven, and the oven's going to die. He brings in Kangaskhan, goes for the Fake Out. I forgot that my Bisharp actually has the ability. Let's see, come on. Bisharp has Inner Focus on him, so his Inner Focus keeps him from flinching. So Fake Out wouldn't actually flinch me. I was thinking he was not going to bother faking out my Bisharp because it really wouldn't do anything. But he did. He goes for Sleep Talk, gets the Draco Meteor off on my Bisharp. Go for the Curse with Quagsire. My Quagsire is just getting all beefy over here. Bisharp goes for Protect. Khan tries to hit him again. Everything's trying to hit my Bisharp, and I actually get the Waterfall off, and I'm able to kill Khan with a Sucker Punch. Salamence wakes up, so his Sleep Talk actually winds up failing. Apparently, he's scarfed, I think. He's either scarfed or banded, so when he sent him in after being put to sleep, he was able to use Sleep Talk, but once he woke up, he actually had nothing left he could do, because he couldn't kill me because he couldn't switch moves, and his Sleep Talk was useless. So, over here, he says good game, and I managed to get the win, and I tell him good game, and he leaves. So, back over here in the team builder, I made some changes, mostly Leopard for Jump Bluff. Leopard has one of my favorite abilities, Prankster, which is also on Sableye. I also gave it the Focus Sash, and its moveset is Encore, Thunder Wave, Foul Play, and Swagger. And it is fast. I made it fast, and I gave it HP investment, because I was going to need it to live. Conkeldurr, I took Protect off for Rock Slide, because in case you hadn't noticed already, whenever I was making Conkeldurr, I made a really bad mistake, because he had Assault's Vest, and I put Protect on him, which he wasn't able to use. I could have said that that was for whenever something gets knockoff on him, but that would have been lying to you guys, which I did not want to do. Quagsire hasn't changed. He's still over here being Quagsire. Garchomp, he lost his Crunch for Fire Fang, and he lost his, I believe he had Protect here, but he gained Rock Slide. I would have left him with Protect and just traded Crunch for Rock Slide, but I needed something with a Fire type move. Over here, this is the Leopard. I already talked about this. And Gengar, he doesn't really have anything different. The main difference was I took off the what's it called? Disable. I took off the disable and I Psychic. Now, as some of you may have noticed, I kind of had a little pause there, The reason was I actually got a call from someone in my family, so I had to answer it, and it was my grandma who I'm actually living with. She wanted me to come downstairs and do something, so I had to go downstairs. Well, there's not really much else to talk about. Oh, there was one thing. Uh, the man from the replay before, my opponent. Now I feel bad because I forgot about this, but he actually wanted me to tell you guys hello because I told him I was recording, and I told him I thought my subscribers would probably like a video of me getting swept by something like a chatbot. So he said for me to tell you guys hi. So he says hi. Anyway, I hope you guys continue to come and watch my videos. Now, this is Fear the Ghost, and wait, oops. My turn is over.